The Pentagon is now planning for something that was unthinkable just years ago, fighting two nuclear wars at the same time. Stimson Center analysts reviewing declassified 2026 defense planning documents confirm U.S. military strategists are developing scenarios for simultaneous nuclear confrontations with both Russia and China. This triangular arms race has been building for years. Russia is modernizing its nuclear arsenal. China is expanding its warhead count at the fastest rate in history. And the last arms control treaty, New START, has expired with no replacement. The doomsday clock sits at 89 seconds to midnight. What does a two-front nuclear war planning scenario look like? Military analysts say it means America would need to target thousands of sites across two continents simultaneously, a strike that no prior U.S. nuclear doctrine has ever addressed. This is new territory, and the Pentagon is already there.
Sorry about that. Yahweh about that. I was trying to call like Yahweh about town. Sorry about town. I can dodge. Come on into the other parts of great mills and we will. Since I take to the option to put to the truth. Across the four corners of the earth to the spirit and power of Yahweh about town. Try to hope will let. The world ignorantly called God named Yahweh. The world ignorantly called Jesus Christ named Yahweh Shai. The Hebrews like the stood to the so-called Negro, like Kingdom named American Indian, and those in line of Senate, go back to the Lord's tribe of Israel. Due to the gathering among the nations across the four corners of the earth, this is for Harry Call, the great military Los Angeles camp of the Inland Empire region back when the elections. And Abanawas Dollar will be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Yahweh Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. All right, there's going to be no rumors of war. All right, based on this video, I found an article to back it up. All right, U.S. military is now planning to fight two nuclear war at once. Pentagon revealed. All right. So you already know the planning to move the war. All right. The article was found in the National Security Journal. For decades, the U.S. military plans to fight two wars at once. The Iran war just revealed it can't. Right. See how they had to do all these negotiations, peace treaties, ceasefire. Right. The ship getting bombarded. Right, losing aircraft. The Iranian war, all right, exposed Edom's military, United States military. All right, it was all through the very power of Yahweh trying doing this. Okay. Isaiah 14. Verse 10. All they shall speak is they unto thee. Art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? So, right, because they have the other for a long time. The other countries they have nuclear capability. They couldn't wasn't on the same level playing field as the United States. But the United States is becoming weak. All right, it's like the other nation has once before. Okay. The article. Pentagon military strategic are now actively planning for the possibility of fighting two simultaneous nuclear wars, one against Russia and one against China. A revelation from Stimson Center analysis who reviewed the classified U.S. defense plan document from 2026, which is this year. The unprecedented planning shift reflect a triangular nuclear arms race in which the U.S., Russia, and China are all building toward larger nuclear arsenals simultaneously, while arms control architecture had completely collapsed. Following the new START aspirations, the doomsday clock stands at 89 seconds to midnight, the closest in human history a U.S. strategic confront for the first time a strategic environment where America could face nuclear challenges on two fronts simultaneously. That's pretty much the Lord put for them to do that. Alright, the outcome of that, it could be the destruction of America. Alright. Identify as Babylon the Great. Match 24, verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, yet ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? The word rumor is going to be a report. Alright, so it's a report about two nuclear war at once that the United States want to achieve. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of Star Wars, the beginning of the birth time. Alright, but the focus point is the rumor of the war. Alright. And we know that they're going to lose horribly. Alright. Alright. Count the scriptures. They 65. 65. 65. 53. Alright. Speak out the destruction of Americas. Alright. How China being upon this place, as well as the thermonuclear missiles. Alright. So let's do 38. Verse 10. Leviticus 38. Verse 10. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind. Thou shalt think an evil thought, right? Because you already know that the Lord works on the minds of the people, of the leaders and stuff. Thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwalled villages, which is America, because there's no defense here, right? That could stop destruction coming. All of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gate, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. All right. All right. That's pretty much it. I should bring countless to other scriptures, Joel 3, all right, Jeremiah, but that covered enough of that concerning the rumors of war and the thermonuclear missiles. So that, shalom.